somewhere beneath the hills of California, on 14 acres of land with no address, no gate number, and no record in any property registry, there is a house. It costs $47 million. It is built to survive a nuclear blast, and its owner does not want you to know it exists. Today, we're going in. Welcome to Apex Abode, the only channel where we don't just show you houses. We investigate what's inside them, and more importantly, who built them and what they're running from. Today's story starts in 2019. An anonymous buyer, operating through a Delaware shell company, purchases 14 acres in the Santa Monica Mountains. The transaction runs through 3 offshore structures. The buyer's name? Still officially unknown. But we know who it is. Before we get there, let's talk about why billionaires are quietly building homes they never officially live in. At least, not on paper. Because in America, right now, a very strange thing is happening at the very top of the wealth pyramid. And this house is the clearest example we've ever found. After 2008, something changed among the ultra-wealthy. The financial crisis. Then Occupy Wall Street. Then the pandemic. Then January 6th. According to the Survival Condo Project, requests for their services increased by 340% between 2016 and 2022. But here's the thing most people miss. The real luxury these days isn't gold fixtures. It isn't Italian marble. It isn't square footage. It's invisibility. An architect who has designed over 30 classified residential properties, and who asked us not to use his name, told Architectural Digest, quote, card on screen, "My clients want 3 things: beauty, security, and a Google Maps pin that shows an empty field." That's exactly what we're looking at today. The property we're investigating was built in what designers are calling stealth luxury. From the outside, rolling California hills, nothing remarkable. From the inside, 6 levels descending into the earth. Pause. 6 levels. Let that sit for a moment. Level 1. What realtors would call the main house. 8,400 square feet. The windows look normal. They are not. Romag multi-layer blast-resistant panels. The same glass used in presidential motorcade vehicles. 34 of them. Level 2, the pool, enclosed. Retractable concrete ceiling that seals in 11 seconds. $400,000 for the system alone. Level 3 and 4, 12 bedrooms, 3 kitchens, and a surgical suite, fully equipped. Level 5, 240 cameras, managed by artificial intelligence. Air-gapped server, no internet connection. And Level 6. We don't know what's on Level 6. In the documents leaked to us, Level 6 is marked with 2 words: private, classified. That's it. No dimensions, no electrical plans, just private, classified. This is where the investigation gets serious. The shell company, Horizon Quiet LLC, incorporated in Delaware, February 2018. Registered agent. A New York law firm specializing in anonymous property transactions for ultra-high net worth clients. The construction firm. Desert Rose Contractors. Scottsdale, Arizona. We called them. They hung up in 4 seconds. We called back. They didn't answer. By cross-referencing public building permit data, satellite imagery from 3 separate sources, and a conversation with a security system supplier who didn't realize how much he was telling us, we narrowed the list of possible owners to 4 individuals. All 4 public billionaires. All 4 technology sector. All 4 have made public statements, on record, about the fragility of modern civilization. We are not naming them tonight. Not yet. Subscribe. Because part 2 of this investigation is going to be very specific. And part 2 is already done. Already. Let's talk numbers, because in this case, the numbers tell a separate story. Land, $3.2 million, 2019 transaction. Construction, industry analysts estimate between 18 and 24 million. Security systems and automation, 6 to 8 million. Furnishings and interior, at minimum 4 million. Confirmed by an invoice we obtained from a Milanese supplier. Total, conservatively, 34 million. Realistically, 47 million and climbing. Now here's the detail that matters most. Since construction was completed in April 2022, nobody has officially lived here. The utilities are active. The security operates 24/7. But the house sits empty, except for something a neighbor shared with us. A vineyard owner 3 miles away. He said, every few months, a helicopter, nighttime, no navigation lights, none. It comes in and by morning it's gone. Pause. A helicopter with no lights. Landing at a $47 million house that doesn't officially exist. Someone is coming here. Someone who doesn't want to be tracked. And I want to pause here, because this property is not an anomaly. It's a symptom. According to the Knight Frank Wealth Report, the number of what the industry calls survival estates increased by 212% in just 5 years. The protected luxury real estate market is now valued at $4.3 billion annually. Rising's company in Texas builds 3 to 4 of these per month. Their wait list, 18 months. X-Point Shelters in Kansas converted a decommissioned nuclear missile base into an elite residential community. Price per unit, $3 to $4.5 million. Sold out. But the most interesting trend isn't the bunkers. It's what architects are calling the invisible estate. Homes that look like natural landscape from above. You see a forest. You see a hillside. You see nothing remarkable until you know where to look. This is the new benchmark for those who have both the money and the reasons to disappear. And those reasons, whether rational or paranoid, are multiplying. So, what do we actually know? A $47 million compound beneath the California hills. 6 underground levels, the 6th of which no one will describe. An anonymous owner operating through 3 shell companies. A helicopter that arrives at night without lights. and a 6th level marked classified. I asked several architects, what's the purpose of building something like this if you're never going to live here full time? One of them said this: these properties are not homes. They are insurance policies. You hope you never need to use them, but you sleep better knowing they're there. A $47 million insurance policy. In our next video, we'll take you inside 5 properties exactly like this one, all currently on the market right now, including one in a state you would absolutely never expect. Subscribe, hit the bell, because this channel is documenting something that most media is actively ignoring. Pause. This is Apex Abode. We show you what others are trying to hide.